Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So this morning I have a unboxing for you. It's not like a thread up unboxing or anything like that. Today I got, there's my little guy who's home, my Rollo. So I got my first thermal label printer. This is my little man Connor. Goofball. I love you too, littles. And here are my labels. I had to wait a few days to get the labels after the printer. Okay, go watch your show. So today we're going to unbox it and we're going to be setting it up and printing out the first label because I have one sale today. Sales the last couple of days have really sucked. So hoping that that's going to be picking up soon. Anyway, let's get to it. If you are new to the channel, my name's Karen and I run a full-time reselling business on Poshmark and Mercari right now. And I also have 5 crazy boys, ages 5 to 15, two of which are doing online school right now. This little guy, we found out was exposed to another kid that had COVID on the 19th, and so...
And he's in my class.
Yes, he's in your class. And so he has to get tested on Thanksgiving or wait to return to school until December 4th. So now he's home too, right before Thanksgiving break starts. Okay, so let's turn this camera down so that we can watch. So I'm gonna open this up. Cut open the seal and try not to bust my nails off in the process. Here we go. So it's like a shipping program, I guess. And there's if we have any issues. And here's some quick tip stuff on printing out labels. Here is alcohol pads for some reason. I'm assuming that means for cleaning something, and the instructions. And there is the printer. So it looks like this is our connection cord. This might be the one that connects to something. Those two go together. This goes into the wall. I'm assuming this goes into the label printer. And we're gonna pull this out. Pull off foam. And there she is, right here. Looks like there's a little power button right here. There's the connections. And it has some sort of label stuck in the front right there. And here is the connecting cord. I am assuming that this is the one that connects to my computer, which is a Mac. There's the USB plug, and here's the part that plugs into the back of the printer. Here are my box of labels. These are also on Amazon. It's 500 4x6 labels for $19.99. And then it talks about something that has to do with if the labels aren't dark enough. And here are Rollo labels. I'm going to open them up so you can see if I can. And here they are. So they will feed into the printer like this. This is the label portion. And then the sticky side is on the back. It peels off of there. And so it will just feed into the printer like this and then print and come out the other side. So stay tuned, and I'm going to be trying to set this up so that we can actually get something printed. Hey everybody, so I'm back after quite a few hiccups and a big headache to deal with, to be honest. Getting my Rollo printer set up and everything finally worked. So I got it all unboxed and everything, and to tell you the truth, it all seemed very simple and everything, and then I went to set it all up, and the first thing that I realized is that, let me go ahead and show you the cord, that I have a new Mac. New Macs do not have a USB port. Rollo plugin is a USB port. So the first hiccup was that I had to look up and have my husband help me figure out what kind of cord for an adapter that I needed in order to fix that specific problem. So we had to look up on bestbuy.com to try and find a cord specifically like this, which we ended up driving all the way over to Best Buy, which is why I look a little frazzled. Had to find this. So it's a USB Type-C to A adapter. So that means this side goes into my new Mac. This side is for the USB port. So in order for this to plug into my new Mac and make my Rollo printer work, I had to have this specific cord, which now plugs into my Mac. The second problem, I went to go and try to print a label, actual label, this one, for my next item that's being shipped out. I had issue after issue after issue. It was only printing out this portion, and that's all I was getting, and I couldn't figure it out and finally I went on Google and typed in printing out Poshmark labels with a Rollo printer, and ended up finding something that said I needed to, which is one thing that you need to make sure that you guys know specifically, there are shipping label settings in your Poshmark account that are set up in there. Mine was set to 8.5 by 11 because I have been printing on a normal printer. So I had to go into my account, then to my seller tools, and then I had to go to shipping label settings. When you go into shipping label settings, you need to put that it's going to be a 4 by 6 label. You're printing 4 by 6 sizing. And once I did that, and I was able to realize, since I'm new at using my Mac, I couldn't just hit Control-C. It's different printing on here than it is, I'm used to just printing from my phone wirelessly, but you cannot print wirelessly with a Rollo printer. The reason why I chose a Rollo printer was because it's under $200, and in order to get a wireless printer, I would have to get the Brother shipping label printer, which was around $350, and I was not willing to spend another $170 in order to do that. So I went ahead and just got this one. Luckily, my husband was here and was able to help me very patiently because I got extremely frustrated. Hi, little man. And he was able to help me relax and get all that taken care of. So once I was able to do that, and instead of hitting Control P, I needed to, since this is a Mac, hit Command P, which I was not aware of. And then it printed out, everything's fine, it's all set up, and now I can go and put it in my room, and I can just print all of them out at one time when I go to print my labels. Another thing that you guys will want to remember, whether you're printing on a Rollo printer or you're printing just on a normal printer, every label that comes out, you want to get the specific item. This one is for a Gap cardigan. It's a long sleeve cardigan. And so you're gonna want to keep a pen next to you every time you print out a label, get a pen, write something that will recognize the specific item that this label goes to, and write that on the back. On the back of here, since I only have one, I'm just going to write Gap. That way I know exactly what item this label is for. If you don't do that, you will find yourself swapping orders and sending them to the wrong person. This has happened to me 2 or 3 times before I realized that this is what I needed to do in order to remedy that specific situation. So that's definitely one big tip that you need to remember when printing multiple labels, whether it's on a printer or on a shipping label printer. So hopefully this was helpful for you guys. It was a pretty simple process. If you don't have a Mac, it's probably a little more simple. And if you're more tech savvy than I am, it's probably even more simple on top of that. Fortunately, my husband was here to help me with that and make it a lot easier. So now this is all going to be set up in my room, and I will be printing all of my stuff at one time, and then just pulling it out here and sticking it on the boxes from now on. So anyway, thank you for watching my video. Hi, Bug. He sees I'm frustrated. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It was probably 3-4 hours in the making because of how frustrating it ended up becoming for me. Luckily now I will be able to print out more professional labels and everything. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button and make sure you click that notification bell if you guys want to watch any more of my videos. That way you can see when they're getting loaded up. So, and I will talk to y'all in my next video. Bye.